Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Creations 1 or Little Gems Jewelry Canada. Today we're going to be making a very simple beaded choker, and we're going to start that in just a moment. Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Creations 1 or Little Gems Jewelry Canada. The reason I say two names is because my opening says Little Gems Creations 1, but my Etsy store is Little Gems Jewelry Canada. So today you're going to need some 11-aught or 10-aught seed beads. You're going to need some 8-aught, see that 8-aught crystal beads. You're going to need some jump rings. You're going to need a lobster clasp. That's what I'm using. You can use whichever clasp you like. We're going to use some invisible, it's kind of a gray-white spider wire. It's 8-pound strength. And you're going to need a measuring tape to measure how long you want it. You're going to need your tools, scissors, and I think that's about it. In my description, in my little what you need list, it says necklace extender as well. That's totally optional. And I believe it says 6-pound weight spider wire. It can be 10, 8, 6, whichever you prefer. Okay, so let's get started. For the line, I'm going to do 2 arm pulls worth of line, okay? So that means I go the length of my arm twice, okay? So there we go. We're going to do that. Cut it. And we will get that out of our way. Okay. So then what you're going to need to do is we put the 2 ends together. Okay. Now this is a braided line, so you kind of got to pinch the ends to flatten them, okay? So I'm just going to put this wire to the side. I'm going to grab my jump ring, and hopefully I can do this and stay in focus. You see how the jump ring is, let me get it with the tool. See how it's not together properly? So what we're going to do is we're going to just open it sideways, and then we're going to close it back together, okay? And you want it perfect, as perfect as you can get it. You see how I've got it now? See on the side? If you want, you can put your pliers and just give it a little pinch so that it's good up and down as well. So see how nice and closed that is? Okay, that's important. Okay, going back to your line, we put the 2 ends together, and then on the other side, we're going to have a loop. So we're going to take that loop and put our jump ring on it. Now, through the loop, we're going to make the loop big. We're going to bring our tails through. So reach through the loop and grab those tails. And we want to pull the tails through the loop. If we've done it right, we're going to hold that jump ring, and we will have made the jump ring basically our stopper bead, okay? So see, we're on there nice and neat. Now we're going to go to the other end. Okay. Grab our beading needle. So I'm just going to put my 2 ends together. Okay. And like I said, we kind of have to flatten those ends. So pinch them between your nails. Okay. Make them the same length. Now we've got to try and feed them through the eye of this beading needle. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I got it the first time. That never happens. Okay, mark the calendar. Put a comment, put a hurrah in the comments because I got that the first time. I am so excited. Okay, so we went back. We're just going to make sure there's no bubbles. Okay, so we're just smoothing the line all the way to where that needle is. Okay, so see, my needle's here, but I've got that bubble. So we just want to make that bubble go away by pulling our lines. Okay, so now we'll just trim this up and make it even. Okay, so now, there we go. Now we get to decide what we're going to do with these beads. So I've picked white. Don't mind the other colors. I tend to drop my bead box on a regular basis, so my beads get kind of mixed up. And then we've got these pretty crystal ones. So I was thinking, let's go 10 beads. So we'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5, 6. Wrong color. Get rid of that one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 beads. Then we'll do a crystal. And then we'll do 2 beads. 1, 2. And then we'll do another crystal. And let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, and then we'll just repeat. This will be our pattern, okay? So 10 crystal, 2 crystal. And again, you can do this, of course, any color you want or whatever, okay? So we're going to make this. I'm making mine 14 inches. That's where the measuring tape comes in. You make it as long as you want to fit your neck, okay? And then meet me back and I'll show you how we finish this little beautiful, elegant necklace off. Choker necklace, woo! Okay, 14 inches or whatever length you want, and meet me back. Okay, so I'm at 14 inches, which is the length I want for mine. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my other jump ring, and once again, I'm going to make sure it's closed. Okay, that one was pretty easy to close. There, see? Perfectly closed. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to go through that jump ring, okay? I'm going to go to my beads. And then I'm going to start going through my beads to that first bigger bead, okay? Just before it. I'm not going through it, okay? So pull my thread. Now using the loop, you want to make sure the split is at the other end. I'm going to pull it tight. See what I did there? So see, let me just show you. See how it's kind of loose? I have that right there that's loose. I'm going to give it a tug. Okay, so it's nice and tight. Not too tight, but just tight. Now I'm going to go behind my work with my needle. I'm not going through anything. I'm just going behind. I'm going to pull that needle and I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to go through that loop once and I'm going to go through this loop twice. Okay, and now I'm going to guide my knot. I want it right before that big bead, okay? So we're just going to guide it. Oh, there, see? Right before that big bead, and then I'm going to pull tight. Now I'm going to go through that big bead and through the 2 white to the next big bead. And I'm going to pull that, and you're going to feel a little bit of a pop. And that was your bead, or your knot, sorry, getting hidden in that bead. See, you don't see the knot. So now we're going to make another knot. we're going to go in here behind the work. Oops, sorry. Behind the work, we're going to make a loop. Okay, we're going to go through the loop once. We're going to go through the loop twice. We're going to guide that loop or that knot so it goes right before that big bead. Okay, pull tight. See my knot there? Oh, my camera keeps going fuzzy. See the knot? Do you see it now? Okay. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to go through that big bead. I'm going to go down through all these beads into the next bead, the next big bead. Okay, I'm not just before it. Okay, when I pull this, I'll feel a little pop, and that's the bead. Not the bead, that's the knot going into the bead. Okay, now here I can cut. Okay, and there you go, guys. That part of your necklace is done. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put my needle somewhere safe because I have pets. Okay, so now we're gonna take a teeny tiny, one of the smallest jump rings I have. You can use the same size, it doesn't matter. I just use the smallest size because one, I don't use them for anything else. And two, I just choose to do that. So I split it open. Always open it sideways. I'm going to put my lobster clasp on there. Come on now. Sometimes my pliers get in the way. Okay. So see, it's on there. I'm going to go to my necklace. Doesn't matter which end. Put that through. And now I'm going to close this jump ring. Oh, sorry guys, too much coffee. Maybe I'll just use my fingers. There we go. So see how that jump ring is nice and closed? See it? Now, if you have any concerns about your thread coming through your jump ring, put a dab of glue where the split is. Just a dab of glue. Or if you don't want the necklace thread to move, put a dab of glue, like nail glue, school glue, doesn't matter what kind of glue. Put a dab, and that'll prevent either your thread from moving or anything coming out the slit. And there you go, guys. You have this beautiful, simple new choker. And then if you want to make another one a little bit longer, you can stack them. It's really pretty. Okay, so in the description, I have a link to my Facebook craft group so you can show me your beautiful necklace. I would love to see it. Also in the description, I have a link to my necklace display cards. If you do decide to make a whole bunch of these and sell them at craft sales, or if you're making some for the school so that they can sell them, you know, it's nice to have a cute little display for them. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.